Hi, you're joining me, Ashley King, a podcast enthusiast who loves to chat. I run a studio called Flamingo Heights Podcast Studio in the Oosburn, Newcastle upon Tyne. We specialise in audio and video podcasts, and we're passionate about helping people to bring their stories to life. You're listening to our pop-up podcast recorded at the North East Business Expo, hosted by Fresh Events in partnership with the Chamber of Commerce Northeast. It was a super busy day and we got to chat to lots of small businesses and individuals about the work they do and why it matters. By the way, these guests have had no media training or preparation. It was a very spontaneous thing to do on the day, recorded in a very noisy space. We hope that these recordings show that with a little support and the magic of editing, any story can come to life. So, without further ado, let's jump right in. Hello, Jon from Advertise1.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm great. It's so good to see you. It's been a little while.
It has.
Yes. So you have recently celebrated quite a big anniversary with your business.
It is. So it's 9 years since I started the business, and that was from working from my parents' bedroom. That's sort of like how long ago, and within that time the company has changed a lot since then.
So you started your business in your parents' bedroom, and now you have premises that you work in.
I do. So I've got my own office over in Gateshead in the Proto building. For anyone who doesn't know where that's at, it's the back of the Sage Powerhouse / Baltic Museum, so not far from the quayside.
Excellent. And what do you do, Jon? How do you help other businesses?
So my focus is advertising, marketing and web development. And the way I look at the business is being able to help them with their online presence or what they have on a technical basis. There has been a range of products and services over the years, but the most common one to do would be a full website build, taking a website from somewhere else and being able to tidy it up, maintain it, or giving people training courses where they are coming in, spending time with me and me being able to go through what they have already, which that side of it is now getting more and more popular again.
Absolutely. People always need to start with what they've got first, right? Before they launch into a big strategy. I've noticed this myself. It's easy to get excited about things, but you've always got to start at what have you got and what can you improve first before you dive into something new?
Definitely so. And one thing I do know is because I do focus with small businesses, I understand with the business owners, they're spending so much time running their business, they don't have a huge amount of time to work on the business. So this could be like 10, 11 o'clock at night where they've got a free few minutes and they just like to know what they're doing, or I'll come to emails the next morning seeing them at night. It doesn't shock me.
Yeah, absolutely. I also know what you were saying there about training people. You also lead a WordPress meetup, is that right?
I do, so that's every month. At this moment in time we do run that in the top room of Bingburn Brewery down in Oosburn, and that is very a sort of group that are people who have their own WordPress website, marketeers, bloggers. We are far from a technical group, and I'm putting a lot more work getting that word out there. Now we know we've got guest speakers, we've got the venue stabilised. We had it on Zoom for years with lockdown, so we're just building it all back up again, which it's something that each month I do look forward to.
Absolutely. Well, it's great to be able to work with clients, but also help train so that people are more aware of good practice and latest trends around marketing, advertising, websites.
It is, and I think now there's a lot of material online. Is it what people are seeing on social media? Is it what's on YouTube, or just even just you just asking people? I think it's good that the customers know what they are doing, and it gives them the choice of, okay, I know the knowledge, I can do it myself, or it's so overwhelming, or I don't have time and they're happy for me to do it, but they understand what I'm actually doing for them, not thinking, oh, it's actually took me this long, but how has it took that long?
Well, yeah, I want to know, is there any kind of latest trend that you're really interested in or watching? So, for instance, AI is an easy one to ask, ChatGPT.
It is, and fully, I'm pleased you've mentioned that one. I'm aware of what AI is, I'm sure people listening do know what it is. And I know where it has its place in the market. Now I'm looking at in particular how it's going to help sort of my customer base. It maybe sort of help chatbots, it could be stuff like that. It can actually help me if I'm doing like a simple website to give me ideas of what it should look like, but then actually be building it from scratch. Which a big thing with the AI, especially the chatbot tools, use it as a ideas platform rather than gospel. One of the big things I'm looking at in particular is with the building that I'm in, Proto, it's a emerging tech building, and I'm looking at a VR website, so it's putting the goggles on or using your phone or your tablet, and you'll be able to walk around the room, let's say in a cafe. If you walk to the till, it's a case of, what we'd like to buy, you sit at a table, you have a menu, and it's more interactive website. So I'm looking at that in particular at this moment for a new product which should come to the offering ideally late this year.
Well, that sounds really exciting, and it's a new product feature, as you're saying. I know we find now, because we have so many guests to our studio who are featuring on our clients' podcasts, it's really important to be able to showcase what they're walking into. So we've been working on virtual reality and how you can represent a space before you even get there. And I think as we become more inclusive and think about how to make things accessible, that becomes more important as well.
I think accessibility is a big thing. That's either for easiness because of sort of your lifestyle, or if you've got any sort of condition, if it's like anything to do with your eyes, hearing or usability on that side of things, regardless of, that comes down to service user experience. And with things now getting easier, or especially online getting more congested, if you don't have an easy route or you stand out, then chances are it's going to get overlooked.
Absolutely. Perfect. Well, we're out of time. I'm sorry, but it's been so nice to chat to you.
Yeah, you as well. It's been a while.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed this content today and you feel inspired to start a podcast, reach out to us at hello@flamingoheights.co.uk. We can't wait to help you get your idea started.